on, guys, and I know it's sad. The Raptors have lost 2 games now to the 76ers, but today's video, I want to talk about, can the Raptors beat the 76ers? Okay? At this point, I don't think, I don't want to say they're going to get swept, and I don't think they will, but right now it has been what has been weighing them down is their bench struggling, okay? And it obviously goes without saying that the Raptors haven't built out their bench to the point where they can afford to be without 2 starters. And I'm not saying they're not a deep team, but they're not so deep that it wouldn't be difficult, and it's showing. So I want to hear your thoughts down below. So like and subscribe, and a little shout out, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, James Harden really hasn't done anything. It's really been the Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid show, and then James Harden and Danny Green playing, the complementary roles with Georges Niang, Matisse Thybulle, Shake Milton, and Paul Reed off the bench. But with the Raptors, you're looking at this. Pascal Siakam, man, he's trying to do it, but him and Fred VanVleet are the two facilitators of this team, and they, besides OG Anunoby and VanVleet and Siakam, honestly, I think the next game we're gonna have to see a lineup. I think Chris Boucher should come out there. Preston Achua, man, you could tell he's a young guy. He's just not ready for the moment, and he should be coming off the bench. They should do a lineup. And then you think about, well, if you put Boucher, there hasn't been anybody, who's been super positive off the bench, and you put Boucher in the starting lineup, it could affect the bench that's already been struggling. So you're thinking, do you start Boucher, Siakam, OG Anunoby, Fred VanVleet, and Precious Achua, or or Malachi Flynn? Because now Gary Trent was sick. He'll be back, hopefully. He's sick tonight. So I assume they're going to go. That's the thing. Do you want to move Gary Trent and Chris Boucher off the bench, and you go Kem Birch, Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby, Fred VanVleet, and you throw out maybe Svi Mikhailuk or Delano Banton or Yuta Watanabe? I know they haven't played, so then, because you don't want to put Kem Birch, you could do, you don't want to put Precious Achua or Kem Birch if you're gonna together out there, or add young Chris Boucher, Kem Birch, because that'd be too big. And you're thinking Kem will take the occasional three, but I really think it should be Chris Boucher should come off the bench, but should be Gary Trent, Fred VanVleet, OG now. You need to beat up the size and the length, and Precious Achua just kept biting on defense. And Fred VanVleet's fine. Gary Trent would be awesome having another scorer out there, but I'm thinking about the length right there. And without Scotty Barnes, you're thinking, and this is all without Scotty, okay? Precious right there being the center. Do you put Chris Boucher or Kem Birch right there? And then you hope Gary Trent and Fred VanVleet in the backcourt, front court of Pascal Siakam, and you assume Kem Birch right there. And you have off the bench, okay, Chris Boucher is your 6-man. Then you would maybe go Thad Young because of the experience. This is if Scotty Barnes isn't back. Then Precious, then either Malachi Flynn, Delano Banton, or Yuta Watanabe, or Armani Brooks, or Svi Mikhailuk. So it's just such an interesting situation. This is where I want to hear your thoughts down below, guys. Are you guys on the same page with me, or is this just me who's thinking this? I just think not the best of situations. I hope, this can all turn around and we can see them maybe win. So let me hear your thoughts down below, guys. I'd love to hear them. It's an interesting time if you're a Raptors fan. We were hoping for the best, and now it is not looking, obviously the best. So that's where I want to hear your thoughts in the comments.